All right. I know it's not 7 o'clock, so don't panic. It's not you, it's me. It's all good. I wanted to jump on a bit early because my son's got another rehearsal and it gets very loud in here. So I was going to jump on early. I didn't want to cancel. So if you are able to join with me this evening at this time, thank you so very much. I always appreciate it. If you're rewatching it, please just let me know on the comments. This month, I'll have to try a couple of different formats, maybe jumping on early, maybe I'll pre-record things, just because it's the crunch month for my son. He is a trombonist and he is trying to get his audition tapes done. Well, get ready for his audition tapes that have to be submitted. I think it's like the 1st of February. So he has lots of lessons and all sorts of things. So if you are new, my name is Shannon and I'm with Paper Delights. And I usually come on at 7 o'clock every Monday to Friday. And I come on to motivate you and encourage you and to fire the imagination, whether it be to make cards or scrapbook pages or maybe watercolors, whatever it is. I think, you know, now more than ever, we really need to do things that we enjoy, that gives us pleasure. And one of those things is making cards. So thank you all so very much for coming on and sharing and liking and supporting me. So Snailed it. We started to do some, I think it was Friday. So cute. Oh my goodness. It is so much fun. I've had so much fun. I think I've used up almost all the paper. Some of the stuff I've fussy cut out. Some of the stuff, the dies will cut out some of these as well if you don't like to fussy cut. The dies also do this super cute little, nope, not that one, little card here, and then the little letter that goes inside, which I can't find at the moment. But I've just, this in of itself is just too darn cute. Oh my goodness. I just absolutely love it. So it's like a little, look at that. It's like a little letter. And then for one of them, I put one of the little resin hearts on it to hold it closed. It's so cute. And then there's a little letter that goes inside. I just can't put my hands on it right this moment. Oh, there it is. So there's the little mail. So cute. We're going to create a card with that a little later. But first, we're going to do this one. How cute is that? So even our empty leftover pieces we can add to the inside of it, right? So for this one, this is Bermuda Bay, I believe. Bermuda Bay. Pretty sure. Let me double check. Bermuda Bay. I'm right. I just love that color. Isn't that gorgeous? So nice. This is embossing folder that I've had from before. I loved the swirls in it. And because the snails have swirls and stuff, I thought it would be a nice fit to go with it. So I have that. And then a little piece of the designer series paper. And then we have some snails and some mushrooms to put around. So I'm going to use glue for this one because it's really textured. I find the glue tends to work better than the adhesive does for some of these really textured embossing folders. But I mean, if you don't have glue and you just have the adhesive, then that's fine too. I mean, it'll work. I just find sometimes it doesn't have, it's just a little bit harder sometimes to get it on and to get it to go on. And I didn't put that on straight. Oh my goodness. See, I'm rushing to try and get on. There we go. All right. And then I have this, which is just a leftover piece of this. So we could go this side. I know, I love the snails too. We can do this side, which is cute with all the little letters, or we can do this side with all the little stamps. either side I think is pretty darn cute. You can do with the little letters like that, and then a couple of, yeah, let's do that. I think that's cute. So again, because of the texture, I'm gonna put white glue on this one here. The snails are just too adorable. There we go. And then I'm gonna pop these guys up. So these guys, I find I like my eyeballs to be sticky uppy. If they fall over, I think they kind of look funny. So I just put little dimensionals for their eyeballs to keep their eyeballs from drooping. You don't want droopy eyeballs, just saying, you know, right? So we're just gonna make sure we got non-droopy eyeballs. That is our goal, is non-droopy eyeballs. There we go. So, and then we'll add the rest of our dimensionals. He's a big guy, so he needs a few more. Okay, there we go. And then we'll see about our mushrooms if we want to add our mushrooms. And I'm not going to add a sentiment. There's a bunch that we'll be making this week that have sentiments, and some of them don't, because I find them that way, you know, people can sort of add their own thing. Maybe this is a thinking of you. Maybe this is a, you know, a happy birthday. Maybe this is, you know, welcome to a new place, like you've moved or something. So I'm not going to add a sentiment to it, but if you were making it, you certainly could. So then I thought, we can just stick the little mushrooms on the corner. So I fussy cut a ton of these mushrooms out. You get a whole page of them. It's fantastic. And you get a couple of mushrooms in the dies as well, that like will punch out some of the insides. It's really cute. So the die set's really, really nice. And I mean, I like it just for that little envelope thing. It's so cute. So there we go. So there's our first card for this evening. Now for our second card, I really wanted to highlight some of the paper from the celebration. So if you spend $60, you can get this ombre paper for no cost. So it's so pretty. So the ombre paper, it's a really good pack of paper. Like, look at the pack. And it has Bermuda Bay, Blackberry Bliss, Granny Apple Green, Rococo Rose. And so on one side, it's these like little circles. And then on some of the others, it's just solid ombre. Right? So you could have just a solid ombre, or you can have some of the circular ones. And I always think they kind of look like bubbles, right? Sort of like the bubbles. Do you see how it's on the ombre look from darker to lighter? Isn't that pretty? I just think that's so pretty. So I thought I could create a card to sort of highlight that for you guys. So for this one, I made one, and then I forgot, and I started to glue this one on, and then I realized, oh wait, I'm doing this for the live, so I had to stop. So, but that's okay. You guys understand. Sometimes I just get a little too carried away, and I start making stuff. I'm like, oh wait, I can't make it all now. I have to make it with you guys. So for this one here, I stamped I'll put this one on in a second. So I stamped, this is just one of the circles. And instead of stamping in black, I did in gray because I didn't want it to be really, really as bold as the characters, like the little snails. So I stamped it in a gray. And so it's not quite as bold as a black, I find sometimes. You know, if you want something, but you don't want it to be sort of the focus. I'm going to pull it a bit towards me so I can sort of center it and see where I'm putting it here. There we go. And so it might look black, but honestly it is a little bit lighter than if you were stamping with a straight black. So then what I did was I cut my strips up, and then I decided sort of how wide, and I realized I'm not straight there. So this one I found I didn't like the width there. I wanted it to be a bit closer together. So I tried to fix that on this one. But in retrospect, next time I'll probably just cut a wider piece of paper. So that was on me, but you know, it's all good. It's all good. I think it still looks all right. And I have run out of tape. So I'm going to show you how easy it is to change your adhesive. So you can get the refill. You get a bag like this. I simply open up my case, take out that whole piece. It's one whole piece. I open up my refill. Maybe, yes, okay, there we go. Open up my refill. It is one whole piece. I drop it in. It's making a fibber out of me. Oh my goodness, there we go. So drop it in. I just had to line up I couldn't see it. I have to line up the holes. So that's it, that's all. So I had turned it upside down so I can see where the holes are. So I can line it up, drop it in, just like that. And then I put the lid on. It's really that simple. All right. And then you're off to the gluing races, or adhesive races, I guess. There we go. So this one I went with I think this one is the Blackberry Bliss, this one is the Rococo Rose, and this one is Bermuda Bay. So again, I like the little swirls on it. I thought it went nicely with the swirls on the snails. So, and then to color this up on this one here, I chose Melon Mambo and Fruity Flamingo. I chose, oh, this bronze. Oh, this is my new pen. I love it. The new Stampin' Blends. I got a bronze and an ivory. It's so nice. Like, watch this. It's so pretty. It's different than the crumb cake or the apple cider. It's almost got like a bit of a sparkle to it. Isn't that nice? It's really pretty. It's one of my new favorites. See how nice that is? Let's see if I can show you on a piece of paper. Here, I'll show you on a piece of paper. So that's bronze. This is light. This is light cinnamon cider. It almost looks cinnamony, doesn't it? This is light crumb cake. This is ivory. Isn't this pretty? I like ivory. So these ones are more like in the warm tones. I find the crumb cake is more in the cool tones. Like here, this is the slate, smoky slate. But isn't that bronze? Isn't that pretty? I just love it. I think it's so nice. So pretty. All right. Hey, Patty. So I did the stems and I used, you know, some of the other colors. So, but you can use whatever color you have. And then you glue this down and you pop these guys up. And there you have it. So again, it doesn't really need to have any sentiment. I mean, you could if you wanted to, but again, it could be, you know, a new house. It could be Happy Valentine's Day. It could be a get well, right? Sending a little heart of a get well or a happy birthday, right? So I'll finish that later, but I wanted you to sort of see that we can use these new colors. I just think they're so pretty. All right, our last card for this evening. I wanted to use the new folder, the new embossing folder. So this is Flirty Flamingo. And then this is the new embossing folder. It's with the fine art. It's supposed to look like a palette and stuff. I just think it's so pretty. So let's put that on. So again, just because of the texture of it, I'm going to use some white glue. Like that. There we go. And then I wanted to use up some of this. I love the little mushrooms. Isn't that cute? And then on the other side it says, hello, bonjour. But we're going to use the little mushrooms on the side. And for this design, I mean, whatever size strip you happen to have, that's a great thing about a lot of the designs that I tried to come up with. It was using different size strips, right? It wasn't necessarily like a full piece. So then for this one, this is part of the Stitch So Sweetly, I think it is. Oh, there's some of the mushrooms. So I thought we'd put that like that. And then we have some mushrooms here. And our little guy here. Now, how did I have this? I think I had this guy here. This guy over here. Maybe a big mushroom, and I've got him saying, hello, bonjour. Maybe no mushrooms. Maybe no mushrooms. Something like that. All right, let's pop this guy up here. And I forgot, we've got to add some sparkles, some bejewels. Let's get their eyeballs up. I'll get this glued on. Just like that. This paper, honestly, you don't even need the stamp set. Like, there's so many elements on the paper itself that you can just cut up. It's great. But the stamp set certainly adds another layer to it, right? That I can add with other elements, or after the paper's gone, you can use it with other paper. So with the dies. Oh my goodness, the dies are so cute. I just love the little stamp, little mail. So cute. All right. So we got a couple more on here. I'm a little worried about my eyeball there, but let's see if I can trim one of these guys here in half. See if I can put it on. Oops. There we go. All right. Okay, so this guy's gonna go up here with his little bonjour. Bonjour, hello. Wouldn't that be cute to get in the mail? I want to do a whole bunch and send it off to the kids. A little hello. All right, and then this guy is gonna go down here. But there's 4 different snails, 4 different sizes. So really you could pick any one you want, right? So you've got the 4 different sizes. So you can pick and choose whichever snail you'd like. So this mushroom here, he's missing the top, but I am going to tuck him underneath and then you won't know, right? I'm just going to pop them in underneath like that. And then I'm going to glue them all together and put it on our card. So even if you're cutting something up and you think, oh, it's, you know, it's missing a section here, a section there, you can still use it. So I'm not going to use that one though. There we go. So there is our 3 cards for tonight. Isn't that cute? I just think they're so cute. I love this set. It's so much fun. I'm having so much fun with it. So, and there's also this style here with the background. I added one of the little letters that you can cut out with the paper as well. And I put the mushroom paper this way opposed to this way. So a lot of variety there for you. So there you go. So thank you so very, very much for joining me this evening. I do apologize of the time change. I'll be back tomorrow at my regular time. So please, please, please have a wonderful evening and stay safe. Bye.